Hey everybody, Brandon Zaras here, and I'm at the abandoned Wendy's in Waterford, Connecticut. So this particular location closed a few years back, and it's really close to the Crystal Mall, which you can see right across the street there. It isn't just horrendous location, because you can only get to it from one side of the road, and it's just not even... It was an older location too, so you can kind of see in here. Not much left. If you've been following my blog for a little bit, you might remember that I actually went and did a post on this, but I figured, hey, since I'm in the area, why not stop for a video? So you can see there we have some of the Wendy stickers up still in the window. So you can tell this location really did used to be a Wendy's. I actually have the little Wendy sticker right there. But for the most part, there's not too much left on the inside. So right now I'm actually going counterclockwise, or actually, excuse me, clockwise around the building. And it's going reverse through the drive-thru. Open late, look at that. I have the newer Wendy's logo. This location clearly never got that remodel. And I don't know if you can see it right there, but it reads 2014, and I think it's something. I don't know. Who knows? But essentially, it's just the copyright for Wendy's Holding Company before they renamed it just to Wendy's Inc., I think. So now coming around and back, this is where the drive-thru used to be. I believe the menu board used to be right there. You can see there's a little dock for it. And you got your pole still. It's just become very, very overgrown. And right here, I think, is where the ordering kiosk used to be. You can see it's not as torn up there. This particular location is located on the Hartford Turnpike. And as I was saying, it's right across the street from the Crystal Mall. Oh. Well, had it not been for that log, this would have opened up lickety-split. There was actually talk a few years ago about this location being transformed into a Chick-fil-A, which for those of you that don't know, up here in the Connecticut area is not a very common sight. So I was pretty thrilled, but ultimately, due to the location, the plans fell through. So you can see in the window. No, it's all blacked out. Look at that doorbell. That's for when they had the deliveries come in, they'd ring the doorbell to be notified that their vendor was here. Oh look, broom. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, just this side of the restaurant's become extremely overgrown. I'm not even going to try and get in on those windows. But for the most part, it was your standard run-of-the-mill Wendy's location. Although it has since been, for the most part, devoid of Wendy's branding. Like, you could just tell from inside, that used to be a Wendy's. There's no doubt about it. Full. I remember these used to say Wendy's, and I thought they were pretty interesting. I know a lot of fast food restaurants, for whatever reason, like to use those thick handles. But just looking there, the carpet's been all torn up, and it looks like there's just gross stuff growing all over in there. And look at that. Big crack in the wall. So here we have what was the entrance to the drive-thru lane, and that wraps right around back. And here's the store front. Oh, you know what those little markings are? It used to have like that little, it looked almost kind of like copper, I think. That's just the outline of where it met against the building. I'll have a picture with an arrow pointing to it. But yeah, not much left in there. Again, we got a lot of growth in the front. The property's been under contract forever, but I don't really know what that means considering how it's just been sitting here for so long. And here we have our front entrance to the store. So there's no Wendy scarring at the top at all, just because of how they took that molding off, like I said. And that'll about wrap it up for this video. I've checked in the trash cans and there's not really anything of interest. Had an interesting sign out front in regards to the fact that it didn't actually ever have that little dip on the top with the picture of Wendy. It just simply said Wendy's. So yeah, there you guys have it. The abandoned Wendy's on Route 85 in Waterford, Connecticut. I'll see you guys next time. And did you really think that I'd have a video without a shameless plug at the end? Follow my blog, brandsrsblog.blogspot.com. It's cool. You can read my first article on this building, and yeah, check out tons of other stuff too. Hope to see you there.